The tracking equipment has been cleared. We are ready to depart towards Worcester, the major city in mid-state Massachusetts. We are only 5 minutes behind schedule, so we should arrive in Worcester almost on time. While we start uphill for most of this run, we will have a downhill gradient after we make our stop in Charlton. To maintain a safe speed, the use of dynamic brakes built into this model of the PA1 locomotive is recommended. In order to set up this braking system if driving within the cab, once at the desired speed, reduce throttle to 0 and pull the selector handle at the rear of the control stand towards the right to the dynamic braking setting. That's the same thing on a EMD locomotive for generation diesel electric EMD locomotive, similar with the Alco as well. After a brief pause, the traction motor will begin to provide retarding force. The amount of braking force can be controlled by adjusting the same handle. The dynamic brakes may also be accessed using the F3 and F4 heads-up display if outside the cab. To again add speed, move the selector handle to the motoring position and add throttle. Close this window to continue. Okay. Right. I will put that to green. Of course, turn on our gauge lights. What else? Make sure, yes, I get that. Make sure our okay, of course that's already on. Make sure our rotator valve is set to passenger. It's not very likable. Well, for the looks of it, it looks like it's on pass. Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Oh, now I'll put our reverser to forward. And, yep, I think we're ready to go. And release our automatic brake and our independent brake. And I think we should be ready to roll. Our next stop is at Charlton. Due to delay, our expected arrival time is now 14:24. Okay. Go up to notch 3. So we're going up the grade. We'll apply a little bit more power. Down to notch 2. Yep, just keep it at notch 3. Just went down to notch 2. Should be okay right there. See, we're slowly dropping speed. Notch 3. Coming up on 45 miles an hour. Well, our speed dropped to 50 miles an hour. And this is an FA over here, I think. Like the freight variant of the PA. I think I got that right. Back to notch 1. You know what? I'm coming up on Charlton platform, so I'm going to cut our speed in half. First, apply some automatic brakes. Bail off. Dump that out. Apply a little bit of power. another reduction. Bail off. Dump that out. Maintain 10 miles an hour. Start braking again. Make a perfect. It's actually a perfect stop for both parts. Yeah, that was a really good stop, actually. Okay. Yeah, I was a couple minutes late, but realistically, that wouldn't have been a big deal. Let's see if we can make up time now. We're about a minute late. But not straight. Make sure the train is stretched before we increase our speed. Or go up a couple notches. Go up to notch 4. And now go up to notch 5. Now we're going down the grade. So this is, I think, the time where I should be using the dynamic brakes. Once I reach 45 miles an hour, I'm going to go down all the way to idle. Matter of fact, I'll start doing that now. Now I have it on dynamic braking. And now we're still gaining speed. Oh, yeah, that's my fault. Well, it bailed off, so realistically that shouldn't have been an issue. Kind of strange since I don't have, I didn't use the automatic brakes, that saying that it was bad driving quality, or that the wheels were slipping or something to that effect. But it's impossible because I didn't have the automatic brakes on, and if I did, it would have bailed off, and the wheels on the engine would have been running freely. So that shouldn't have been an issue, but whatever. I could be wrong about that, but that's the best of my understanding, the best of my knowledge. That's how it would have worked. Now we're going up the grade here. Trying to maintain 50 miles an hour. We are due past Webster Junction by 14:30 according to our timetable. If we were not delayed, perhaps we can make up additional time before Worcester. Wow. Got some points back. Oh, goodness. We just might actually pass this scenario. Uh-oh. Well. Fail off. Maybe just keep it at 49 miles an hour. And now we're dropping speed. But we're going down a grade, so we shouldn't be dropping speed. Yeah, 0.6%, we're going down. So, I'm not sure why we're dropping speed. We should be gaining speed if we're going down a grade. But after listed, if we're going through a curve, we're going to gain speed. So, there we go. Now dump it out. For whatever reason, first service is not working on this. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or, but realistically, first service should definitely be working. However, I'm not sure if it would be enough to retard the train's speed. Now dump that out. Back to notch 1. Our speed's dropping. I should probably, after we pass this, I'm going to start cutting our speed in half Okay, yep. Fail off. Now we can release the brakes. It's a little bit of power. Now I'm gonna start applying some brakes. Bail off. Drop our speed to 10 miles an hour. Little bit of brakes. That was a perfect stop. We arrived almost on time, close enough given the delay. Another crew will take our train on to Boston South Station. So we succeeded, actually, in that scenario, despite the awful use of dynamic brakes, which was kind of strange, but still very, very fun nevertheless, and I really enjoyed that scenario. Had to use the automatic brakes more than the dynamic brakes, like the scenario suggested, but still very, very fun nevertheless, and I really enjoyed that. So tomorrow is, I think we're going to be in a different locomotive, of course on the same expansion patch, and tomorrow's scenario is going to be a lot easier. So we're gonna be in the RS3 and the train 404 Milford local for commuter train to Boston. So a little bit longer scenario, about 45 minutes. Little bit easier, or technically a lot easier than the last scenario that I played. So that's going to be fun. Then the rest for a while. Then the rest of the expansion pack, I'm going to be in the FA1, which I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone who watched my live stream, and have a good night. Thank you, and take care.